Crank it over your way.
There it is. Hey, hello. Hi, everyone. How we doing? TRL. Welcome to TRL Live.
It's total ridiculous.
With the motherfucking CHATBOTS.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Got my alcohol right here.
I'm having a beer.
Powerade.
Oh, I gotta move my phone away. Did you hear that?
What's up, Void?
When my phone is too close to my audio interface, it picks up radio frequencies.
Yeah, when you're about to get a text.
Yeah, it's like
it happens. Yeah, you get a little like. Yeah, and your speakers.
After a bad start, ignoring chat. Cry me a fucking river, would ya?
Yeah, you guys are supposed to be listening, not talking. So shut up.
It's bad enough I put you on the dang stream. You guys are gonna be saying all kinds of crazy shit.
It's all right. We're ready for him.
What's happened since last week, Mike?
I don't know, man. What's going on? What have you been seeing out there in the world?
I played a bunch of Black Ops 3 last night.
Black Ops 3?
It's like a 7-year-old Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, Black Ops is one of the more liked Call of Duties after Modern Warfare 2, right? 3 was okay.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 actually was really well received.
Yeah,
people love that game. I was just gonna see like how dead it was, and it's actually thriving. There's still a huge community, and kids are really fucking good at it too, man. Crushing it.
There's always been a good amount of kids that play that. I mean, there's people that still go back and play Modern Warfare 2, which is my favorite.
Yeah. To
this day.
Modern Warfare 2 is awesome. Black Ops 2 is awesome.
Infinity Ward, baby.
Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2 were like peak Call of Duty. It's been downhill since then. I actually didn't like I did enjoy Ghost though. Did you ever play Ghosts at all? Ghosts I pre-ordered.
I got into like Battlefield 3 and 4 or Battlefield 4, and I kind of like stopped playing Modern Warfare when Infinity Ward separated from Activision. Modern Warfare 3.
What was I gonna say? When did Destiny come out in the Call of Duty?
2014. So I don't know which game it was.
Me either. I don't know when that would have been. I'm trying to think. It was right after Ghosts.
Let's see. What is it?
It must have been right after Ghosts.
Let's see. 2014 Call of Duty. Which one was it?
I'm saying it's either Ghosts or Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Call of Duty Ghost Tournament. That was which Call of Duty was made in 2014? Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
And that wasn't super well. I mean,
I was right.
You got it.
It was better than Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare?
Didn't they make an Infinite Warfare?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Let's have a look. See. Yeah, it was. I think it's the most disliked Call of Duty of all time. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Official reveal trailer: Call of Duty Infinite Warfare eight years ago.
I don't even remember it. That's how.
It was like in space and shit.
Get out of here! How did that? Wow. That looks kind of neat, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
It doesn't look bad.
That guy went from the upper atmosphere into outer space. What the fuck? I mean, I missed all this obviously because I wasn't playing Call of Duty at this point.
Haha. Yeah. Nice.
That's dope. That's kind of. It looks. I mean, if you're just watching a trailer, that shit looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
There was actually missions where you were in space, like shooting people, like jumping from craft to craft and stuff. Of course, they did it very cinematic, like Call of Duty does.
Oh, like not like less control than you actually would.
Yeah, it's like very linear, holding your hand, but.
Assault Zero made you something.
COD Space, yeah, COD Space.
Assault Zero made you something. They said on your.
I made your thing. Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I was trying to get it done before the stream, but I'll use it for next week. Today. It's a great song.
Oh, we're gonna.
I don't know who redid it, but.
Oh, I should have my headphones on. I don't think I need it. I mean, for some stuff I need to hear later. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, that was Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. That was a major bomb.
It's on its way, coming out this year.
Everyone else come back every day just to check the dislikes. 8 years ago. Oh no, they don't show the dislikes anymore.
They don't show them anymore, which
that's so lame.
I think that's lame.
That's lame as hell, bro.
I want to see people's how they really feel about it.
Yeah.
Why is there even a downvote button now?
You can check it in your analytics, I guess, but
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in even having a dislike button if you're
Maybe so you don't get more news like that, but I don't know. I don't see the point if you can't really share that with the community.
LOL, watching a trailer and getting DMCA'd. Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. Oh, here's a dislike.
I'll lower my mic.
YouTube dislike viewer. Nice. Today. Wow, 3.9 million dislikes, 600,000 likes.
Holy shite. That's crazy.
Oh, no, bro.
I wonder if those are padded.
Nobody liked that one.
Anyway, what are we doing? Let's get into some current shit. What's up on the docket today?
Robert Downey Jr. is Dr. Doom.
Well. What have we here? Let's see the reveal. What's going on?
Surprise, motherfucker!
This must have been a rumor because I heard people in the audience. I heard people in the audience saying, "Oh, it's gonna be Robert Downey Jr. Watch." Like
really?
Some of the videos of people like watching the reveal. I wouldn't have expected them to make him Dr. Doom, but I think it's a. You're gonna pause it. I think.
Just gonna turn it down. Actually, I'll just mute it. Fuck it.
I think because it's a multiverse, this is like I think this is like he's gonna be a Doom.
Well, that's what I was thinking
but not
too.
The Doom.
Is he will be killed by the Doom?
Maybe. Well, then
that would retire his Iron Man permanently.
That kind of means they have to kill him again. But I don't know. I wouldn't call it lazy. I think it's a curveball. I don't think it's gonna be like he's the official Doctor Doom.
No, I don't. I couldn't imagine them doing that either.
I allude to this like there's multiple Dooms on stage, right?
Yeah. Just
to throw people off, I guess. I think they're going with the multiverse angle, and that he's a possibility of one Doom, but there's gonna be an actual Doom that comes to.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I really hope he's not the official Doctor Doom.
Did you see the comic strip of Thanos and Doctor Doom?
Mm-hmm.
It was so badass where he's like, that's there. I don't remember what it said now. I would brutalize it trying to.
He just basically disintegrates.
He's like, yeah. He's like this.
Yeah. He just takes care of him.
He just Undertakers him to death.
This is more news. We got the new Captain America trailer, which I thought looked dope. I'm definitely ready for a Red Hulk.
Harrison Ford, huh? Is Red Hulk?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Old man.
He plays the president who I guess he takes some kind of serum at some point or gets zapped with the gammas.
Old man Fjord.
Doesn't matter how old you are when you become Hulk, baby.
Right.
Them gamma rays gotcha.
Gamma, baby. Doesn't gamma come from the sun?
What about you? What do you think of all this crap? You don't love Marvel that much, do you?
No, I thought it was interesting that it was Robert Downey Jr. because, well, a lot of people felt the same way that I felt when I first heard the news, which was like,
what the fuck?
It feels like you're taking away from somebody else, an opportunity from somebody else by using somebody who's already very established in the Marvel universe and has made millions of dollars doing it. And then it's like, oh, now he's Dr. Doom as well.
Fans wanted him back.
I know.
That's why I think either this is a bad move or it's a curveball.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's I hope it's trickery.
I hope he gets his heart ripped out by the real Doom.
The real Doom. Somebody else that's actually going to be a good Doctor Doom.
Yeah. Who wants to join the Navy? Anybody? Infinite Warfare style?
I think they have to chill on the multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
And,
who is? Oh wait.
Stick with a verse, and go with it.
Yeah.
For a while, and then maybe they can get back to it after a while, because we've seen them deal with the TVA and Loki, and like the different timelines and how they brought like all the Loki's now basically. If you didn't see the end of Loki's basically in charge and is holding on to all the timelines to make sure that they don't fall apart.
Right.
Like he's sitting there and he's like he's the man.
Yeah.
So, I think they're protecting at this point one timeline. But if you see Deadpool, and I don't want to spoil anything, but
Deadpool and Wolverine,
there's more to do and talk about as far as the TVA and timelines go in that movie also.
Yeah.
So
I'll see that one. I'm not going to go see it in theaters, but I'll watch it when it comes out. It'll be streaming in a week. Yeah. Is Pedro Pascal in the Marvel Universe?
He's gonna be in Fantastic Four.
And who is he? Dr. fucking Stretchbutt?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fantastic himself?
He is Mr. Fantastic.
Yo, once you make it big, you're set, bro. In Hollywood, they're like, oh, you made a couple of good movies. All right, you want to be in fucking Marvel? Or
Unless you get into it with your wife on public.
Who did that?
Jonathan Majors, who was Kang.
Oh, yeah. Well, just don't beat your wife up. You know, that's pretty standard stuff. Pretty standard stuff these days.
I don't know who was beating who in that video. It looked totally opposite in that one.
Really? She was kicking his ass?
I mean,
I'm into that.
We all saw it. If we did see it, we saw it.
I didn't see it, but
something to be said about that. But anyway,
out of 10 rating for Deadpool and Wolverine.
It's just a goofy thing to do, especially when you're that, you have that status and you're, at any point it's a dumb thing to do. But I mean, you have that status and you're out in public. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah, it was pretty weird. But anyway,
what's your out of 10 for Deadpool Wolverine?
Chat,
what's your out of 10 for Deadpool Wolverine?
For me, it was definitely a 9, if not a 10 out of 10. I haven't laughed that hard in theaters in a very, very long time.
10 out of 10 means it's a perfect movie.
It was a perfect comedy, in my opinion. It was very, very fucking funny. All the cameos are great. No spoilers. They had a lot of them. I mean, if you're gonna give it a 9.5, you might as well just go ahead and just give it a 10. Yeah. I didn't have any major issues with it. It sounded great, looked great. The story was great.
I heard they said the word fuck like 120 times.
I couldn't tell you how much profanity was in it, but it was slapstick. It was Deadpool 100,000%.
Yeah.
And
I didn't like sitting next to you.
You didn't have to.
Oh.
You didn't have to. Oh, Matt did have to.
Oh, I had to crack my neck.
He loves sitting next to me. It's his favorite thing.
All right. Well, is that it? Is that the Marvel catch up for the day?
Go see Deadpool. I'm not going to rate it for you. Go see Deadpool.
Hideo Kojima.
Kojima said it made him cry.
Hideo Kojima.
I don't believe it.
I believe it.
What do we have here?
1 million signatures could make killing video games illegal in Europe.
I don't understand. What?
A new European Citizens Initiative has launched to try and make it illegal for game publishers to render games useless to players. Should it succeed in getting 1 million signatures, the European Commission will have to consider making it a law.
That's definitely going to happen.
One of the most frustrating things you can encounter as a gamer is when a publisher decides to kill one of your favorite games. This can happen for a number of reasons. License agreements expire, server maintenance becomes too costly, end-of-life strategies to push players towards new titles, etc. An increasing number of games rely on servers to run. If a publisher decides to switch one off, they essentially kill the game and no one can ever play it again.
No one likes this. When you read to them, I don't.
That's as far as I was going to read. So,
but
I got there.
I mean, some kids do. Like when they read the TWAB, you don't have to read it yourself. Like This Week at Bungie, some people do that. Yeah. But anyway, this will essentially kill the live service market. This is a good way to undermine the live service market, which has been mostly fucking toxic across the board, because publishers will come out with a money grab.
Yeah.
They'll support it for a year or two, and then they'll go, you know what? This isn't making us enough money. We're out of here. So
even single player games are fucking online now.
Right. You should be able
shout out Ubisoft.
You should be able to play single player games offline. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Oh, we're doing it so we can, do maintenance on it. That's great. But there should be an offline mode, in my opinion, for every.
Just push updates.
Yeah.
You don't need to be constantly online verifying. They also do it. Well, they used to do it to.
That could be an issue, though.
Subterfuge piracy, but people still pirate that shit. You can crack that shit.
That's gonna happen, but they're just gonna receive less games. In my opinion, there'll be people that okay, I don't think it's gonna.
Or do you think they'll region lock games? Okay, this is an offline version for Europe, seeing that we have to sell the games.
They might not just get live service games that everybody else gets to play.
You think they would lose money doing that, though?
The companies would.
Well, then why not just sell it with an offline mode?
I don't know.
Just region lock it. I would think that they would do that and make some of their money back.
If it's a live service game and it's a massive multiplayer game, you can't give it to them.
Well, here's the deal. You would sell the game as normal, and in Europe it would be a region-locked version that runs offline, but it always runs online anyway because everybody's always by the time a game gets to the point where they're shutting it down, people aren't buying shit for it anyway. So they're like, well, fuck it, we'll just make a trigger for it that...
There's no way for the European Commission to guarantee that the company's going to do it anyway. I guess if they penalize them for it, but then they would have to take them to court and it'd be a whole legal issue.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I can't stand that everything's like... I don't mind paying for stuff and like I'm playing a game right now called Dungeonborn.
Yeah. That's
really fun and it's totally free and I've been playing the shit out of it and enjoying the shit out of it. And then I was like, well, let me buy a cosmetic. Yeah. Cost me $6.50. Yeah. You know, and I got big ass demon horns coming out of my head now. I'm like, that's chill, bro. You
should know. I mean, you should know going in, you're not gonna like, you're not keeping any of that shit. I think it's like, it should be on
whatever.
It's a like when you go see a movie. Do you own the movie when you spent the money on the film and the popcorn?
Nope.
Not really. Just
the memories.
You have a memory, right?
And what I've recorded on my phone.
All the shit that any money that I've spent in a game, I know in my mind, because I'm mature enough to know this. Kids might not know this. Like when a kid buys a toy, you can keep that toy forever. When you buy a character on Fortnite, whenever Fortnite goes down, that thing's gone, right? You don't get that back. You don't get your money back. So yeah. If there's a disclaimer, sure, but I mean, we know as gamers that we're not gonna keep anything that we buy.
It's all rented at this point.
It's rented, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that's good or bad. What I'm saying is, if you know going in, then you know it's not a big deal. And if you didn't know, like if you were a kid, you have your own money or whatever, your mom's card, and you buy shit, you don't necessarily know that stuff's gonna go away. You think maybe that game will just be there. You know what I mean? Well, I'll always get to have this thing.
That was the beauty of physical discs.
Yeah.
For the longest time, dude. When PS3 came out, I couldn't afford a PS3. I played my PS2 for like the first 4 years of PS3.
Everything you unlock is yours, right? Like,
yeah, you just own shit.
It's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about this because I'm making another video, a YouTube video, and part of it was I used to play ESPN football back in the day on PS2, and they had a trophy case, and you could like walk through your virtual house.
Oh yeah.
And I remember just having a giant fucking trophy case, and like my friends would come over and they had the game too, so we would like compare our trophy cases. You know what I mean? It was fucking sick, dude.
You're like, oh, check out mine. Look at all this shit.
And I had it for 7 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I played it for 7 years.
I still have some of the old games that I love that I have everything unlocked in, and it's I can always access that. But these online games, of course, you're not like it's a like a massive multiplayer online game. Everything you earn could go away in a one bad year of revenue.
One bad year. They shut New World's going through that right now. New World's on a last ditch effort right now to expand to consoles, and if that flops, dude, GG, it's over. Amazon's big MMO is gone.
Yeah, there's definitely a resurgence for having physical. I mean, I bought
physical and just offline games, just games that don't require.
I bought Dragon's Dogma 2. I bought the physical disc. It was like, all right, cool. I have this.
Does that game require internet connection to play?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can play it offline. Which is cool.
I'm just not a collector, bro, and I'm like such a like space saver most of the time. I'm like, I don't want to have a. I used to be the guy with the giant fucking stack of DVDs, and like once I got rid of those, I was like so happy to be unburdened by them. It's like, yeah, I'll just buy it on my Xbox and have the digital copy.
I'm gonna try it offline, Matt, and see if it does. Yeah, it took me forever to find that damn disc too. I had to drive pretty far to pick it up.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of fucking online games that are having big problems right now.
Nice segue.
I don't know if this is the right video for it.
No, this is not the right video. I wasn't sure which one you wanted to watch, but
we can just talk. Just go to Aztec Cross's video. Bungie laid off 200 plus employees this week. Kind of big news. And let's see. Yeah, we can just put it there. We don't have to watch the whole video, but so along with the layoffs, Bungie lost two of its biggest devs and bosses, and Luke Smith and Mark Noseworthy. I don't know who's into Bungie and who's so. Luke Smith worked on Halo 3, and he's been with Bungie since Halo 3. Yes,
More layoffs.
Another layoff.
More layoffs.
And Pete Parsons, I think that's his name. Pete Parsons is the CEO of Bungie. He hasn't taken a hit since these 2 layoffs has happened. So basically, I'll just try to make a long story short. Bungie got bought by Sony for $3.4 billion.
Crazy to even say those words.
So Pete Parsons was overly ambitious. They started multiple incubation projects. They started multiple games that they were going to develop for Sony, including a mobile Bungie, a mobile Destiny game.
Oh.
A mobile Destiny game.
Gross, dude. Nobody wants that shit.
Well, MOBAs are making a lot of money, but along with a mobile.
Oh wait, did you say
game,
MOBA or mobile? Mobile game.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
A mobile Destiny game, along with a bunch of other incubation projects, right?
Yeah.
So, Bungie, Destiny Lightfall performs like shit. They're in the red at that point. That Bungie, while they're developing Marathon, which got pushed back, and because they have 2 live games that they're making right now, and then they have this many like incubation projects, they canceled all the incubation projects.
What, you guys don't have phones?
I know, right?
That's a fun, that shitty Diablo.
That dumbass Diablo.
God damn, dude, I wanted it.
You guys don't have phones?
Anyway, what were you saying? Sorry.
So they canceled. Sony said, nope, all those incubation projects are done. You guys are only going to work on Destiny and Marathon and one other new game for Sony.
Yeah.
And then Sony absorbed 155 or something employees from Bungie into Sony Entertainment.
Yeah.
This looks like, in my opinion, Bungie's not going to be able to make up the money that they owe Sony because they only have Destiny, which is in its death throes.
Right.
And I'm a huge...
It's time to just hard launch Destiny 3.
They haven't even started developing it.
It's over.
So they developed all these incubation projects. None of them were Destiny 3.
Ooh.
And they kept developing Destiny 2 and Marathon. And Marathon is an extraction shooter. And the PvE community in Destiny isn't going over to Marathon, and they're not going to have an amazing time playing Marathon as an extraction shooter.
Right
now, it's becoming a hero shooter.
And by the way, extraction shooters,
they're niche.
They're not going to be around for much longer.
They're niche.
That's going to be a short-lived. BRs are going away.
D2s,
BRs are kind of to fade.
7 years old. I was answering some. Destiny as a franchise is 10 and a half years old, going on 10 and a half.
Yeah.
Bungie always said they were it would wrap it up at 10. I think they expected to make more of Destiny, but in my opinion, based off of this news,
I don't know why they would ever say that. So stupid to be like, what 10-year plan?
Yeah.
10-year plan. Okay, that's great until 10 years are up and you're where you're at now.
Yeah.
Now you look like an idiot going like, well, we're going to extend this for another 5 years.
We're going to keep going.
Yeah.
But I see Sony completely absorbing Bungie and possibly dismantling it. Just a prediction, because they spent a lot of money on Bungie. All of the and Pete Parsons' ambitious little titles that got canceled recently by Sony.
Yeah.
All canceled.
Sony took one look at it and they were like, oh, hell no.
Destiny doesn't bring in very many new players every expansion. It brings in good money.
Yeah.
But it doesn't bring in new players.
Right. That game's tapped.
And I think if they don't fully develop like awesome story and new, like completely new shit for Destiny, it's it'll be over for if they don't make Destiny 3.
It's the only way they'll get new players.
If they don't make Destiny 3 and Marathon bombs,
yeah,
it's I'm just predicting this. Bungie won't be around much longer, which is really sad, and I hope that doesn't happen.
It's sad, but it's also like they've already cannibalized.
They've been around for a
company,
long time,
dude. That who's in that company that was in that company when that company was great? You know what I mean?
Luke Smith.
Is he gone now?
Gone.
Yeah, so it's over.
Like Luke.
Time to accept that corporate America wins again.
They fired. Well, that Luke Smith left. Mark Worthy left. Their composer got fired in the first sweep.
Yeah,
the guy that makes like some of the most awesome music. I think he made Halo music and he made Martin O'Donnell. I can't remember.
Like that.
He made Halo music and he made Bungie music for years.
Yeah,
they got rid of him because it saves them money. It makes the revenue that Bungie's making now and that Sony requires happen. And I'm just like, And maybe they'll get new talent in Bungie that can, make some. But the problem is, there's nothing on the. There's only one game being made for a new studio within Sony by Bungie right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know when they started that game. Marathon's got to perform. Like Marathon's got to be their cash cow.
It's not gonna be.
And I really don't see that fucking happening.
I just don't think it's gonna happen because.
And
I think extraction shooters are going away already.
One, it got delayed, and two, it was gonna be a create your own character like extraction shooter, and they had someone come in from Apex and turn it into a hero shooter. So now they're gonna have these little hero guys running around within their kind of like Apex, but probably I can't guess if it's going to be good. It just doesn't look like it's going to be able to be a flagship like Destiny was.
Well, they need to innovate extraction shooters.
It's got to be.
They need to make it like very accessible for people. The problem with extraction shooters is
it's sweaty.
It's sweaty as fuck because people have gear fear, and when you have gear fear, dude, people are sweat.
It's going to be real sweaty. If there's nothing for the PvE community to do in this game, they're going to lose a large majority, or they're going to lose a majority of their players from Destiny, and the kids that love PvP in Destiny will go over. They'll play the shit out of it, and if it doesn't innovate like Destiny did, like every few months, or then they're going to leave it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't,
What they should do is make it so that you don't drop your gear when you die. Because that's where, or you drop one piece. So they need to make it a way that is going to bring more non-sweats in. Maybe when you kill people, you get a couple of different types of currency, and one's more rare, etc., that like helps you build or craft or whatever it is. But going in fully loaded, managing your inventory, organizing your inventory, crafting shit with material, getting fully loaded, getting to an exit, getting killed, losing a half hour's worth of work to 60 minutes worth of work. That shit drives non-sweats away.
Right.
It drives them away immediately.
There's an element in the game that they mentioned that there's going to be, episodes, and there's going to be like areas that you can unlock as you go through and do extractions.
Yeah.
Like the world will expand and get bigger. So it would be interesting if this place becomes a giant area for everyone to roam around in and find these mysteries, which is something that PvE players could do. But I can't really guess that that's what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
Like maybe the sweated out, and you have a different class of character that extracts things, or that opens up new areas, or that's a hacker's type of character, while everyone sweats over here, and like you get resources from the sweats that help you get these other new places open and stuff. So if they don't have something, like I said, if they don't have something for, because what's going to happen is a lot of players from Destiny are going to go over and try Marathon.
Yeah.
And Destiny's a huge fucking game. And the majority of people that play Destiny play it for PvE, because the PvP in Destiny isn't tournament worthy. It's a lot of fun, but it's not balanced.
It's not competitive.
It can never be balanced. And it is competitive in trials, but like you can use everything, and you can use every type of armor you've ever earned. You can use every gun you've ever earned in trials, and that doesn't make for a well balanced meta. There's a meta, and there's kids in there that are going to sweat, and they're going to kick people's asses.
Yeah.
But those are the kids that are going to be the ones wiping the floor with people in Marathon. And if you don't have anything for the PvP community to do, or PvE community to do from Bungie or from Destiny, they're losing more than half of their players for maybe Marathon will bring in some outsiders. Yeah. But we'll have to see. All I know is that this current round of layoffs and people moving over to Sony from Bungie,
that's so wild to me.
Look good for Bungie.
That's it. That is a sentence I didn't think I would hear in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And also, who's making Halo? And why does it suck? 313, whatever that development company is.
They're developing Halo for PlayStation.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking suck. They haven't put out a good game in a long time.
No, 343. We're talking about Bungie.
No, I know. I'm saying, why isn't Bungie making Destiny? It's so insane to me. It's crazy how things have changed. That's what I'm getting at. Is like, I didn't think I'd ever live in a world where Bungie doesn't make Halo. Halo sucks as being developed by some other company, and Sony owns fucking Bungie, dude. Yeah. I'm like, what? Are we in the Twilight Zone?
Doesn't look good. And seeing the two you know, the guys that pioneered Destiny all the way through these 10 years, like, take off.
Yeah.
Looks really, really bad for, like, my favorite game. So it's like...
It's time to just...
Yeah, it really sucks.
You know what? It almost seems like at this point in the video game industry, you start something beautiful, it gets big, corporate America takes that shit, they fucking spread it as thin as they possibly can until it folds on itself, they shit can everybody, and then those devs get together and start a new development company, and it starts from scratch. And then they make a new IP, and it's beautiful.
And they make something small usually.
Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
Like Respawn, that was the old Infinity Ward. They made Titanfall 1 and 2, which were awesome.
And then guess who bought it? EA. And then guess what they made? Apex Legends. And they basically ripped. What do you call it? Titanfall and Black Ops 3.
People begged for Titanfall 3, like they really wanted one, but you know they said nope. But yeah, that's the
Titanfall is so good.
The current case of the Bungie Blues. So everyone that's playing Destiny right now, from all my groups that I'm in that we were talking about, are kind of have this feeling that it's kind of over for Destiny.
Rest in peace,
and the next
Bungie.
RIP Bungie. Hopefully not, but right now it's looking like RIP Bungie.
You think they're just gonna push out that new game and just say go for broke?
They're definitely gonna have to make this game for Sony because
Anthem,
they have to pay. They have to pay. Huh?
Is it called Anthem?
Marathon. Marathon's coming out.
Oh, Anthem is the already failed.
No, Marathon is definitely coming out. It's almost cooked. But there's also a new game. Hopefully this game is cool. Whatever one they're developing in the new Sony studio. I hope it's fucking rad. But it's still years down the road.
How many employees does Bungie have to where they can make multiple AAA games at once?
Before the first round of layoffs, they had around 1,200 or 1,300.
God damn!
And now they're down to 800. So check this out.
Still pretty huge.
You have 1,300 employees making a great live service game. Now you have 800 employees making 3 fucking games.
Yeah.
What?
And who are they laying off? That's what I want to know. It's probably like environmental designer. No, maybe not even. Maybe like concept designers and like social media people.
I think I remember them saying like social media people.
Yeah.
Audio. Some, like I said, some leadership.
Oof.
Some leadership, and I mean that's where they get their money back by firing these people that are taking top dollar.
Yeah.
But some of those guys did some amazing things, and RIP Luke Smith. Some of those guys did amazing things for fucking Halo, especially Halo 3, and he did amazing things for Destiny 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So losing, that guy is big.
Right.
Like I said, it's Sony's basically absorbing Bungie slowly. And for 800 people now, going from 1,300 to have to make Marathon, maintain Destiny, and make a new game for Sony.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I have 10 employees at work making pizzas. Now we have fucking 6. Right. And we have to make more pizzas.
And one of the fucking brick ovens is shut down.
Yeah, like, fuck. You know what I mean?
All right, cool, man.
So this looks like a fucking really shitty...
See how many pizzas we can jam in this thing?
Yeah, this doesn't look great at all.
All right, well, rest in peace, Bungie, Destiny, and Halo.
Here's another RIP.
And the graveyard continues.
R.I. motherfucking P. So I'm not really like into gaming. I used to work for.
I used to buy them when I was a kid.
Yeah, when I worked at GameStop. I loved Game Informer. It was it was presented nicely. Very lovely, colorful pictures, great articles.
You know what was cool is when I went to because I grew up in a really tiny town.
Great reviews too.
Where we didn't have shit and nobody carried anything. I remember one time we went to the town over, 45-minute drive, and they had a mall. And the mall had a giant bookstore, and I went into the bookstore, and they had a magazine rack. And I looked, and I saw Game Informer sitting there, and I was like, gaming literature? I was like, oh shit, I made my parents buy it for me, bro. I had one issue that I read a million times.
That's crazy.
A million. I wish I could remember. I want to say it had like Deus Ex on it or something like that.
Deus Ex, yeah.
But I don't remember.
I still have a few Game Informers in a box somewhere in the house. I have the top 100 from a few years ago. I have one with like Darth Vader on the cover from like.
I used to just look at the screenshots of the games and be like, these graphics are so
They're beautiful.
sick.
Yeah, that was a beautiful magazine. It was made by, you know, when I worked at GameStop, I sold the shit out of those, and I actually enjoyed reading them too. Like, I liked the reviews. It was a good publication, and what before that I used to read. You know, I read EGM when I was a kid, like Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Oh, I seen that one too.
That was my shit. I really enjoyed that magazine. I kind of missed the gaming magazines. They were, you know, they kind of like collectibles.
It's a dead media at this point because no one's buying.
I still have a couple EGMs actually. I have one with
they're novelty items at this point.
Yeah, I have one with Ocarina of Time on the cover, and I have one with like Sonic.
You know, now that I think about
movies.
it might have been an EGM and not a.
Could have been Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Not a Game Informer. Electronic Gaming Monthly. EGM. Oh, they have a website.
Page, yeah.
It was definitely EGM.
Look how cool those are.
Yeah.
I think I remember the Deus Ex cover too. Go type in Deus Ex. It's him on the front like this.
Oops, I spelled that way wrong. Deus.
This one? Oh, that's the game. Yeah.
This one.
Oh no, I don't know. I was thinking of the video game cover, but anyway, that first Deus Ex, first two were pretty cool. I didn't really get into that new one, but yeah, I heard it was all right.
Yeah, it might have been this one.
Anyway, yeah,
it's
Game Informer after 33 years is it's done deal.
Yeah, that's
the demo disc.
That's crazy. I mean, we've watched a lot of our heroes die. You know, when I was a kid, dude, this is gonna sound so cringe, but I really did this when I was like 14 years old. When G4 bought out Tech TV, does anybody remember a website called Cafe Press?
I do not.
Cafe Press was the OG print to demand t-shirt company.
Okay.
But they made everything: coffee mugs, hats, pants, t-shirt, like underwear, everything. Everything you could ever think of. Oh yeah, that's very dope.
Yeah.
So I made a single t-shirt that said G4 sucks, and then it had the Tech TV emblem underneath.
People really love Tech TV, and I think G4 grew. It grew on me, and it became a really fun channel.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was talking about. I just didn't want my shows to go away.
When G4 said they were coming back, I was extremely excited because G4, like the G4 documentary was really cool, and I remember a show called. Did you ever watch Code Monkeys?
Oh yeah, Code Monkeys. That
super funny. That show is vulgar and funny as fuck. Yeah, like that show is great.
I was an X-Play and obviously Attack of the Show.
X-Play and Attack of the Show. Did Olivia Munn? Shout out to Olivia Munn. She's a babe, super babe.
So hot, want to touch the hiney. Ooh. Isn't she married to Aaron Rodgers?
I don't know.
I think they got divorced. Celebrities.
I don't know. Like after G4, I was like, forget this lady. after that X-Men movie that she was in when she played Psylocke, she is like she could have played a good Psylocke, but that movie just boo boo.
You know what is really funny that I just realized? We're supposed to be giving a send off to Game Informer, but we're looking at EGM instead.
We can segue.
I'm just saying EGM might have been a superior mag. I don't know.
I mean, I couldn't say.
Look at this cover, bro.
I couldn't say that either one was like superior to the other because I really loved them both. And they were EGM was kind of like phasing out when Game Informer was getting popular. Yeah. Because Game Informer was what's behind me? This is some weird shit. Aquaphor, folks.
Aquaphor, you gotta keep that skin hydrated, baby.
Yeah, Game Informer just was the presentation of the mag was really cool, and I didn't even really know they had a YouTube channel, to be honest. I've never.
Yeah, I haven't watched a single one of these.
I've never.
They don't even have 1 million monthly subscribers.
That's insane.
750,000 subscribers.
1 day ago.
9,000 videos.
1 day ago. That's because IGN's eating their cake, dude.
Yeah,
they always did.
Yeah.
But everyone, welcome.
This fool's talking his ass off.
I'm Marcus.
Yeah, turn it down if you want. We just leave that in the background. Yeah, Game Informer. And I don't necessarily go to IGN for all my stuff either. I do watch a guy named SkillUp, British guy. He's got a pretty good This Week in Video Games kind of journalistic type deal, kind of similar to how we're doing, but it's all scripted.
Yeah,
ours unscripted, obviously, which makes it better.
We're ChatBOTS.
What's up, SkillUp?
Oh, what do you think of the new overlay. I'm changing the logo.
I like that's a Cyberpunk logo.
It's Cyberpunk. Yeah,
I dig it.
I made that, but
yeah,
it's not very good. I threw it together in like 5 seconds, but
it's fine.
The new overlay is pretty sick though.
Yeah, the overlay's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you guys think of the overlay? Anybody? Anywho,
it's different than last week.
Where were we? Yeah, Game Informer, RIP. Loved you when I was working at GameStop. Didn't love working at GameStop. I had good times there, but being forced to perform.
What if you were forced to sell Star Wars Outlaws?
I think I would do a good job.
Yeah.
Boom.
Star Wars Outlaws.
Segue. That was good.
Right?
What if you were forced to sell this? You know what? To be honest, when I worked at GameStop, I was not to toot my own boot, but I definitely sold
toot my own noodle.
I sold the most subscriptions and
you know what that makes you?
A shill.
A fucking shill, dude. You stole the words around me. You're
that
a shill,
was my
bro.
job, baby, and
corporate
I did it well.
shill.
That was my job. I had to. So I fucking put the pedal to the metal, dude. I sold a lot of reserves.
I haven't watched anything on this game yet, but from what I've heard, it's like a lot of disappointment, and I don't really know why.
I've heard this. I've heard gunplay isn't super exciting, but the world is.
Star Wars gunplay is kind of trash anyway, and they make fun of themselves at this point. You know what I mean? And like how bad everybody shoots.
I've heard world building, and if you're into Star Wars, you're gonna like it because it's dense. It's densely packed with like NPCs doing NPC things.
Is this out?
No, it's not out yet.
Oh.
A lot of the backlash about this game came from it being a single player game and having a battle pass.
Yeah.
There
we are, baby. There it is. There it is.
It's really goofy, but it's
thus the disappointment of why do I have to pay for cosmetics in a game that I'm only seeing myself?
I'm probably gonna play one time. Yeah.
I get cosmetics if you're playing with other people because people love the fashion show.
Yeah.
But I would never in a fucking million years buy a skin so that I can see myself as a different character.
Buying skins.
That's crazy.
For a solo game, I mean, it's kind of...
Unlock skins? Sure.
Yeah.
Buy a skin? Probably not. That's insane.
And it does look interesting, like the different places you go. There's bars, there's people walking around, there's people playing, there's a card game in there or some kind of digital game you can play in here.
Yeah.
And a good story. I hear like pretty good dialogue and like a good art direction. But I mean, I'm gonna wait and see on this one. I'm definitely not jumping in right away. I don't play every Star Wars game. And I don't play.
You mean buy a Jedi skin?
I mean, why wouldn't you want to play why not play as a smuggler? Like if it's a good story and it's fun, why not? The problem is it fun?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Is it gonna be like are the shooting mechanics fun? Are there action sequences that are gonna be like really neat and draw you in? Speaking of playing as the non-Jedi, they're remastering Boba Fett. Or Bounty Hunter, not Boba Fett.
The old ass game.
Yeah, and it looks really polished. That game was fun, in my opinion, when I played it.
I was like, they're remastering shows now?
That's fucking... rebooting, yeah.
Yeah.
But, they're doing... who wants to play it?
Here's the thing, though, is this is where you get when you tap an IP for everything it has, you end up with games like this. And I'm not saying this is a good or a bad thing, but it's the equivalent of playing a Lord of the Rings game and playing as like a super side character that's not in the movies. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, who wants to play as like, oh, you're the messenger that goes from this place to this place to tell them that there's war coming.
That's why it's gotta be. If you're gonna do this, the story better be rad and the gameplay better be rad. There better be a reason for you to want to play this. Like maybe you'll run into some people from the current, current stories that are being told.
But even that is like, if I can't play as them for like a mission, you should be able to like. I feel like they used to do that in games more. Where it's like you would play like a section of the game as this character, then a section of the game as this character, then a section of the game as this character.
Fed Yeats.
God,
there he is.
There he is.
There he is. Feed me the Yeats. Belt feed him to me.
Belt fed beats, dude.
Like this game doesn't look terrible and it doesn't look awesome. I'm just like, I have to wait to see.
I didn't even like Unleashed. And wait, what was the last two that came out? Unleashed 2 and Unleashed?
No, that was the Force Unleashed was a long time ago.
Okay, what's the new one I'm thinking of? The 2 new ones that just came out.
Matt, crack one open, dude.
He's a Jedi. I'm already drinking some beer, bud. What are those 2 new Star Wars
guys? What are the Star Wars with the
Rogue Jedi?
With the redhead kid?
It's not Rogue Jedi, is it? Those are old too, right?
No, that's not it either.
Yeah, with the redheaded guy. What the frick are those games called?
I forget. Anyway,
what the frick? But like I was saying with those, I didn't even really get into this. I don't. I'm just like I'm playing it.
People liked them.
I'm not a super Star Wars guy to begin with.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah. Jedi Survivor.
My favorite is still Jedi Academy, which was it's a very old game, but you could play the whole game with a lightsaber if you wanted to. You didn't have to play with guns. You could just.
What was the game that I fucking got obsessed with for a while? It was. Hold on, let me load up Steam real quick, and I'll tell you the greatest Star Wars game ever made.
And Jedi Survivor. Yes.
Well, I don't own it anymore. Fallen Order and Jedi Academy. Wait.
Jedi Academy, dude.
That's it.
That was my game.
Jedi Academy.
I played the shit out of that game.
The PvP in this on PC
was awesome.
Off the chain.
You remember that? You played PvP too?
Fuck yes,
dude. Fun.
Death from above.
Launching people off.
Death from above. You could like jump up in the air and do this like over the head lightsaber move that was a 1-hit kill.
Are you talking about when you flip?
Yeah.
You flip and slice down?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, did you play the campaign?
I think I just played PvP.
Really?
Because I'm not a Star Wars guy.
PvP was a lot of fun though.
I was a Star Wars guy and my friends got me into it because they were like, dude, this is really competitive. Like people take it super. It was sweaty. It
was a lot of fun.
It was sweaty as hell, bro.
Did you ever play the 1v1 PvP? Or did you play in the open rooms?
I played all open rooms, I think. Yeah, because I used to just play with my homies.
The 1v1 was a lot of fun too, because it's a lightsaber battle between you and somebody else.
That's fire.
And you just go off.
They did bring that back in Battlefront.
They did?
Yeah, you can do. I'm pretty sure you can do 1v1s with heroes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There was a mission in that game where you go back to an academy and it's being attacked by dark Jedi.
Yeah.
And it's like 20 Jedi versus like 20 dark.
I just got a good idea.
What's that? It was really cool though. It was fun. Kyle Katarn. We need to see him in the fucking shows, man. I'm ready for some Kyle.
What were those games? I think Ubisoft made them. The like medieval war games.
Huh?
The medieval war games. They were like,
medieval. Yeah. Well, no, there was a game called
Ubisoft sword game.
War sim.
It's not even a sim. It's a. Was it Ubisoft or was it? It might have been a different game. It might not have been Ubisoft. I thought it was. PvP sword game.
For Honor.
For Honor, yeah.
For Honor.
It's For Honor.
Yeah.
What if they made a For Honor style game in the Star Wars universe? That's like very sweaty, like have to learn how to like do a bunch of moves. And
I would actually play that.
That sounds fire, dude.
Like For Honor is neat. I've played it very, very little. But if they made one with lightsabers
in VR,
VR, fuck yeah, that'd be great. That'd be really fun. What happened to what's up with Intel? What happened? What's going on with Intel?
What did happen with Intel?
They said y'all hear about Intel.
Yes.
Just type Intel news.
Don't they have a new card that's like crushing fucking AMD? Well, they always do.
15,000. Yeah, I heard about the.
What the hell?
AI, baby. AI. The tech companies are.
You want to hear a story about AI real quick? So I just made all new. Oh shit! I paused that. You can play that while I tell this story. It's already going. That's fine. Yeah. Just leave it muted.
Right.
Here's a funny story about AI that I just made all new alerts for the channel.
Mm-hmm.
I found a website that will turn my voice. It's an AI voice changer.
Mm-hmm.
So I speak into the mic, it records it, and it gives me back any voice.
Yeah.
They sound fucking insanely good.
Yeah.
I'll play you one. Put your headphones on.
People have been doing that for a while.
Yeah. But this is funny. This is why I'm kind of the way I am. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Listen to this lady.
Is this something you made?
Yeah.
A new soul has entered the void.
Are they hearing that?
That's my voice. Yeah, everybody's hearing this.
Okay.
So that's what happens when somebody follows me now. A new soul has entered the void.
That's cool.
Bro, but check this out. So they wanted me to pay to use their service, but they had a free trial.
Yeah.
Like a sampling. Like record a 5-second clip and it'll change your voice, blah, blah. So what I did is I recorded it on OBS and then ripped the audio from another website. I just used their shit for free, bro.
Yeah. People don't know how to protect their shit.
I'm
They
like,
really
yo, don't do that.
Right.
That's so funny.
You got over on them.
Yeah. So anyway, Intel
$10
is
billion cost reduction plan.
wow, $10 billion.
I blame AI. And I'm not saying it's good or bad. I mean, this was going to happen. It's just the way the fuck. There it is. Less exposure in GPU space data center, less exposure, which is where a lot of the investment is getting made. There you go. Of course, these tech companies are going to, you know, they're going to cut costs of human workers when they have AI building shit.
This is going to make a whole lot more electricians and plumbers. Honestly,
a lot. Hopefully, a lot more, you know, businesses. And
problem
stuff
is we're heading in a dangerous direction right now because AI is taking jobs and our population is dwindling. I don't think we're growing as fast as we should be growing. So we're going to hit a point where there's like no jobs, and
now there'll always be jobs.
I mean, they're all going to be trades. They're all going to be physical.
A lot of physical trades, and I mean, people coming up with their own shit. You know what I mean? People are coming up with new ideas. It's gonna do. The first thing it's gonna do is make.
Just curious.
There's gonna be a lot of hardship. Then there's gonna be, if it's allowed, a lot of time to get things done that you want to get done. Like some leisure time might come out of that. You know.
You can afford to live.
If you can afford to live, yeah. But that's the thing is, you'll just have to figure out how to afford to fucking live.
Universal income, baby.
Or move somewhere. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Move somewhere else that's a little bit more affordable. I mean, services for others is always going to be a thing. You know what I mean?
Do you think capitalism is capable of putting restrictions on AI to preserve jobs? Or do you think capitalism will just do what it does and fuck off and make money?
The way it functions, not really, no, because it's gonna be used to make money for people that want more money.
Yeah,
and AI eventually is gonna be a cash cow, and people are gonna. I mean, it's already happening. People are gonna hate it and revolt against it, and I'm like, well, you can do that all you want, you can be upset, but I mean, it's still gonna happen. Mm-hmm. It's still coming. You know?
Yeah. I'm actually running AMD on this computer. Mm-hmm. I love this processor.
Yeah.
This is a fire processor that I have. I got to upgrade my graphics card, but I switched over from Intel for the first time in like 10 plus years.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. The NVIDIA is coming for everybody's ass.
Yeah,
NVIDIA is doing some really crazy shit with the.
Is NVIDIA owned by Intel? I'm pretty sure they are.
I don't think so. Matt would know that. Matt, what do you know?
Time to Google. See if I can Google it faster than Matt can say it out of his head brain.
Or type it in and get this shit through.
Who owns
My bad,
NVIDIA? Company stock, institutional investors own insiders, 70% own public companies.
Who owns NVIDIA, Matt?
Conglomerate? Yeah, I don't know. Let me just ask it in a more broad term. Does Intel own NVIDIA? No, Intel does not own NVIDIA. It's a publicly traded company. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
I thought NVIDIA definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homie on the right is stoned, bro. Look how high he is. That dude is fucking flying.
Gotta admit it. I have some news. My buddies, some of my friends at work, where I work, when I work, are big into Fortnite. They go and play Fortnite together, and they were like, "Hey, you should come try this out." Yeah. He's like, "All right, I'll play with you guys." It's a game.
This motherfucker played Fortnite with his adult friends before he played video games. Before he played games with me.
I made fun of them, right? Like, yeah. I'm like, "Oh, you guys play Fortnite," and then I was like, how can I make fun of people for playing Fortnite when I'm addicted to fucking
You're literally
Destiny
playing Barbie
2.
in your bedroom all day.
I play Barbie and Destiny 2 all day. Like, I play dress up and shit. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not buying shit in Fortnite, but going in and trying it, my opinion is it's definitely a great game for, it's definitely a great starter game. It's just so, and when I say this, I don't mean it in the worst way. It's just predatory. It's like, it's a capitalist dream. It's predatory as fuck. Like it's just full of shit that you can get in the internet.
You can buy.
Yeah, it's music, and of course everyone already knows this. I didn't know that it had like an entire music catalog for you to buy, and like while you you know, while you
So does Counter-Strike.
does it really?
Yeah.
Like while you emote, it'll play a song that you like.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Counter-Strike started this.
But, hey, if people are willing to play for it, cool. But it's a nightmare. You can go in. I went in and I didn't look at the store. I just went in and I started playing. And I started mopping the floor, people, because obviously it's full of. I was a low level and it's full of low level, you know, kids in there playing. It's just a bit of a mess, and I think people like that. It reminded me of like GTA Online.
It's very chaotic.
Yeah, it's chaotic.
I played it a couple of months ago just as a goof with my cousin because we hadn't played a game together in a while. I was like, well, let's fucking boot up some.
I think it's kind of fun because it is chaotic, but it's also just mid because it's mid.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah,
and I was never good enough at the building to be competitive in it.
They don't play the build.
No build.
They play the no build side.
That's the best way to play.
But it's literally driving around, kicking everybody's ass, and then the round starts over again. And
BRs are dying in my opinion.
I couldn't tell you.
I think they're dying.
I couldn't tell you if it was good or bad. For me, it felt like a 5.
Yeah.
I was basically playing nothing. Like I was like.
The problem is, dude, is BRs were so fun when they first came out because everybody sucked at them.
Yeah.
And we were all just running around these giant maps shooting each other. And they have slowly become, and I hate to say this, so sweaty that's just not fun for the layman. You know what I mean? Like the guy who gets home from an 8-hour shift of work and wants to unwind for 2 hours. That kid trying to play Warzone is getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, good luck.
Ass kicked time and time again.
I don't know what it feels like to be ass at a shooter, which is a fucked up thing to say. I don't know what that feels like, so I don't know if there's fun in the game for them.
Well, there's levels.
Right.
There's levels. Like, even as good as you are at Destiny,
I mean, any shooter
there's still
that I've
kids
ever played,
that'll fucking wipe the floor with you.
Yeah, but I've been up against people that are better than me, and I've figured out how to win. It's not like what I'm doing is I'm not playing at like tournament level, but what I'm saying is I can hold my own if I get into a match with kids that are fucking killer good.
Play Counter-Strike
and figure it out.
we got to get you a computer.
I played Counter-Strike for years when I was in the Navy, but like I haven't played it in a long time. I guarantee I would suck going in, but I would figure it out.
This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
we're gonna get Mike a computer,
a new computer,
and me and him are gonna 1v1 in Counter-Strike. I'm gonna fucking wipe the floor with him. And then I'm going to take him under my wing, and I'm going to make him the most elite Counter-Strike player of all time. He's pretty good, but with my help, he could be the best.
We'll make him a fucking weapon of fucking
He's going to be a weapon. Oh, speaking of weapons, I don't have it. Oh, I'll show you later.
My help, he could be the best.
That's great.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on here. Oh shit, we're out of topics. What
was I on though? I was on something. I was still chatting about this this shooter shit. Oh yeah, the Fortnite.
Oh yeah, you were getting somewhere with that.
So I'm gonna play with them some more for sure. I just want to go in and get like I played just like an hour.
Do you guys have a full squad?
Yeah, I got a full squad.
Fuckers, dude.
We played just an hour or two.
No invites.
It's kind of fun, like running around.
Yeah.
And learning the game, that's interesting, but I feel like, once I get far enough into it, I'm not, I don't have any ambition or have the need or want to buy anything. I played Destiny for 10 years, and I've put silver in that game one time to get one cosmetic.
So here's
in 10 years.
Here's
and
the thing.
I have bought like the game of the end of the year t-shirt, like like something I can take home.
Yeah.
But in game, I've only spent in game currency in that game once in 10 years, and I've been I buy the year every year.
Yeah,
but as far as buying cosmetics, I haven't bought anything.
I'm more susceptible to buying in-game things because the games that I play are free. All of them. Counter-Strike's free,
and that's why I can't.
Call of Duty's
I can't
free.
shit on Fortnite for it.
Yeah.
But it's just it's full. I'm not gonna buy anything in Fortnite. I don't want.
And I have been going on Counter-Strike. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not a gambler, and I hate gambling. I hate going to casinos. I hate spending money in casinos. Mm-hmm. Counter-Strike's different because I've been chasing a knife for years.
I heard you talking about this on stream.
Years, bro.
What's up with the knife thing? Explain this.
They're so rare. Okay. Last month.
So you're gambling for a fucking knife?
Yes, it's gambling.
That sucks.
It's straight up gambling.
Yeah, that sucks.
But here's the thing.
I've seen you with a knife in the game.
Yeah, but it's not a good knife. It's just a standard knife. It's worth nothing.
So you do get a knife. You just don't get the
Some of these knives are worth like $15K. Real money.
What?
Yeah. So this is how Counter-Strike separates themselves from the rest of the skin
This
game.
is insane.
So when you buy a skin, you don't even buy a skin, you get a crate, you buy a key. The keys are $2.50 a piece.
$2.50
A piece.
Okay.
You unlock the crate with the keys. Once you unlock it, you could get something that is dog shit spray painted camouflage on a gun. Or you could get something that is hardcore sick galaxy print. Looks sick. Within those, there are hundreds of different patterns that all of those skins come in. So not only can you get a super rare blue speckled knife, you can get one that's on a pattern that the community has deemed the prettiest, which is the like shit. So then you go from like getting a $2,000 knife to like a $10,000 knife. You know what I mean? And it's the same skin.
10,000. What do you mean? In-game currency?
No, real fucking money. There are websites where you can go to right now and look at how much Counter-Strike skins. Like if you just search,
You can sell these things to people.
CS2 skins. Yes, there's black market. Look, all Skin Club, CS:GO skins, Bit skins.
Wowzers, dude.
And all of these have their own shit of people just selling.
How do you trade
skins.
these?
So I think you have to link your account. Look at this, $725 for this knife.
Wow. So you spend $250 and you could get something fucking sexy that you could sell.
$2,200, $7,500.
There's so many whales. People don't realize this. There's so many whales in the gaming community.
Yeah, dude.
There are kids out there with bank that will buy this shit.
We're talking about nerds.
And this is why game companies get away with releasing shitty AAA games when they launch, because these kids will fucking buy this shit.
Let me search this real quick.
That's insane. I would never. But when you have throwaway
expensive,
when you have money laundering, when you have throwaway income like this
knife is 1 in 371 million. Right here is the most rare knife.
Absolutely bonkers. But hey,
I want to know how much it's fucking worth.
Late stage cap, baby.
Yeah, I mean this is basically like alternative. What do you call it? Currency.
Yeah.
So anyway, I went and checked how much I had spent the last month of streaming. Not proud of this.
You motherfucker.
It's not that much. It's like $120. But
okay.
But I have nothing to show for it.
Right.
Which I saw a tweet that said last month Valve had sold 32 million cases at $250 a pop, or keys at $250 a pop.
Valve is making crazy money.
So somebody do the math on that.
Holy
What's 32
shit.
million times 250?
And they're not getting them. What is it?
$2.50 times 32 million.
It's a lot.
How much did they make in fucking keys alone last month?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me. I thought you were calculating.
I got a message.
You dork.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just multiply it times 2.
250 times 32 million. 32 million. $80 million.
I was gonna say 64 plus another. Yeah. 32.
So $80 million, and you know what that tells me? I'm never getting my fucking knife ever. I'm never getting it.
I mean,
I'm never getting.
I would not be buying keys to unlock this shit.
They say it's 1 in 400 cases. That's your odds of getting a knife.
That's just something I wouldn't do. It's just me.
Well, also understand.
I'll pay for a game and I'll pay for the battle passes for Destiny.
Yeah.
But if I want a skin, I'll just hope that I get it. I'll just hope that I get it in game.
That doesn't happen in Counter-Strike.
Okay, well then I would be playing with default weapons because I don't need anyone to see.
And kids would be fucking calling you trash, bro. No.
And I'd be wiping the floor with them with a fucking black gun. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I told my friends, I was like, I'm not buying shit in this fucking game. I'm not buying anything in Fortnite.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kick everybody's ass.
Now they're even doing in Counter-Strike. They're doing gloves. So what you're holding the gun with.
I told them I might buy like one character just to keep that character.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, that's what they all say in the first day. I was like, well, if I have anything to say about the past 10 years playing Destiny, I've bought one thing in that game.
Okay, here's my defense though. Yeah. I've spent probably less than $500.
I think people should be able to do it if they want to, just not like like I said, I guess there's a controversy over kids gambling. It's like a gambling.
No,
like
it is. It's a massive issue.
Right. So, 18 and up. Yeah, we can talk about that. Kids, you're definitely going to get kids addicted to the gamble if they have the money to do it. And they've, I think the European Union has made rules against this.
They have. Like that. Yeah.
So, yeah, I understand that aspect of it. But I mean, if you want to play a free game and fucking spend your paycheck on that shit,
so I'm saying I haven't paid for Counter-Strike in 10 years.
You can spend it on worse shit like fucking hot Cheetos every day.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say I've probably spent less than $400 on Counter-Strike in 10 years.
Every day after school, I would get a Snapple and a bag of hot Cheetos when I was in high school.
Let's see. I'll say that
you spend that in a game and you're not eating that garbage. I mean, whatever.
I will say conservatively, I'll give a little extra. I'll say I've spent, and I know I haven't. I'll say I spent $500 on Counter-Strike in 10 years. So 12 times 10.
That's not bad.
Is 120. So 500 divided by 120. I've spent $4 a month to play Counter-Strike for 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that bad.
Not at all.
No.
$4 a month, yeah. It's like going to Mickey D's once a month.
Hey, without the death. Well, maybe in a different type of way.
Anyway.
Different type of way.
It's on its way, and I welcome it.
All right, are you ready for mic check? It's time for mic check.
Oh, are we doing is it mic check time?
It's time for mic check.
Watching some videos?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this section is called
mic check
because it's Sam finds videos around the internet that I might find hilarious
that you might love or hate
because I don't watch.
I'm gonna make stuff for all this. I ran out of time this week.
I don't watch TikTok.
Next week we're gonna have production for this. It's gonna be like mic check.
So I don't watch TikTok videos and people send them to me all the time, and I don't find them particularly great half the time because maybe they're not curated for me because I mean I'm a weirdo.
I think this one's like 12 minutes long.
I like weird stuff.
We're not going to start with that one's too long to start with. But that one's a good one. Why are video games getting worse? We could get into that.
I think I've seen that.
Should we get into that?
Let's get into that now.
Before we start. Yeah.
I think I brought that up when I was talking about why video game companies can underdevelop these games and put them out there for us to beta test.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, and then if you hate it, they already made their money.
And a lot of people are going to love it. And they're going to keep playing and keep buying stuff.
Yeah. All right, let's
Nobody waits when a game comes out.
If you've played a video game in the last year, you've probably seen something like this. Vampires in Redfall floating
Lord.
in the sky.
What a horrible failure.
Faces and Hogwarts Legacy wizards falling through the ground into nothingness. While I can admit glitches and bugs can be hilarious,
they put the games out.
Is this the new standard? Then, just this January, one of my favorite series, Deus Ex.
This isn't every game company either. You know, like there are companies like From Software and that put out a game and it's finished and it's great and makes a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
But the online games, they're definitely going to put them out early because they know that people are going to get in there and they're going to be able to take their feedback and improve the game and get an early copy out or an early version out there.
Yeah,
that they didn't have to fucking sit and develop.
Apparently, there's also some type of tax workaround on Steam for keeping your game in early access. So that's why games are in early access for like 10 years on Steam.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting
because they don't have to pay taxes on until it's a full release. They need to rethink. Everybody needs to rethink these things.
Hogwash Wizard game.
I bought it, played it. I played like an hour or two of it and gave up.
A lot of people liked it, but whatever. Not my bag.
Out of nowhere, and Deus Ex is not alone. In the last year, unprecedented numbers of games have been canceled, workers laid off, and studios shuttered. The teams that make Saints Row, Red Faction, and Deus Ex.
Red Faction Guerrilla was so good.
Good game.
Fucking loved it. I played the shit out of that game online.
We're being hit with downsizing.
Borderlands 3 sucked.
Now, you're probably thinking, Alec, there's a very simple reason for all of this. The economy is rough.
He said he always falls for the open world trick and it's empty. Yeah.
Laying people off. Do these companies have any other option besides tightening their belts or shutting down? I decided to find out for myself because things just weren't adding up. I mean, in 2020,
yeah, open world's got to be interesting, like they have to have I always go back to default back to Fallout 3 when I was running around that world. There was shit going on out there in a wasteland that you don't expect. Like
What
I'm
is
walking
what
around.
is the most full open world game ever made? Grand Theft Auto 5?
GTA 4 and 5.
Yeah, 4 and 5. Is there another game that's just packed full? Cyberpunk tried.
I loves Fallout. Cyberpunk's cool. That was
Red
cool.
Dead 2, that's huge.
Red Dead
Yeah,
Redemption 2.
yeah.
But when I played, I had a unique experience playing Fallout 3 because one, I hadn't played a
Witcher's another good one. Yeah.
Witcher. Yeah, I hadn't played a Bethesda game, and two, it was a little spooky. Like you'd hear gunshots in the distance.
Yeah.
And you're like, or you'd see a smokestack.
Yeah.
Or something would crash. It's just these little things that happen.
Or
and
someone hollers at you.
Yeah, I'm not just talking about like walking into a town.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like random occurrences of weird shit going on in the world that
In Red Dead?
you're not ready for. No, in Fallout 3. That was like
Fallout
the first,
3, yeah.
That was like the first instance I had of that where I was like, what the fuck is that? And I'd be distracted from my walk. I'd be going somewhere and I'd end up on this side on a completely new tangent for hours. Yeah. When I'm on my way to a to a main thing, like
sometimes that's great.
You know how games hold your hand? They're like, all right, go do this mission, and then you're like, they're doing the mission.
Yeah.
This one, I'm like, okay, I have all these goddamn missions I can do. I'm walking to the next one, and I see a building that I've never been in before. Yeah. And there's something going on there, and I don't know. Like the signs, it's like blinking on and off, and like you hear something weird, and I'm like, that looks pretty weird. I'm gonna go check it out.
You end up doing the water cult stuff,
and it's you end up, and then you turn the game off, and you're like, I didn't even fucking get done what I wanted to get done.
I did that. I did that in Red Dead as well, where I was I was on side missions for so fucking long that I forgot what I was even doing. I was like 2 hours into a side quest. Yeah.
And I love a good place to explore and loot. I'm really big into that shit, like opening drawers and finding shit that you need, and you know what I mean. Like, unless it's annoying, and for me, the loot in like say a game like Cyberpunk, that game just didn't hit it for me. I didn't want to build anything. There were enough guns that were cool for me to just.
You already know my experience.
Yeah, you played. I
played it without upgrading my character a single time. That wasn't forced upon me.
It's sad. Yeah. It's really.
I really do want to buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna replay it.
So you can play that new. I want Phantom Liberty.
Well, they completely reworked the skill system.
Yeah. You might as well start it over.
Right.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
And the skill system's different. It definitely works a little bit better for console.
Here's another question. What was the worst open world game you ever played?
Oh boy.
I have a follow up to this as well.
I have to think. Worst open world.
I'm trying to think what mine would be too. Worst open world game you've ever played.
I haven't played like the majority of them.
You know what else was really good open world games were those Shadow of Mordor games. Those are pretty fun.
Matt played a few of those, and
they were pretty fun.
Worst, I don't know, because I wouldn't have played it for very long, and maybe have forgotten it.
Yeah,
I'd say the most disappointing to me was Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk was disappointing, but they were up against odds that were just
they changed a lot, and that was supposed to be
the Mafia series, the worst. Even Mafia 3, I heard good things about Mafia 3. I gotta pee so bad.
Do your thing.
I'm getting squirmy here.
Wear a diaper next time. That's what I usually do.
I have a good question.
That's what I usually do. Worst open world game. Cyberpunk wasn't the worst. It was just weird. The thing I hated about it the most were like the driving parts. Like when they're like a shooter on rails, you could literally let that mission end without shooting anyone, and you would still make it through it. That was really disappointing. The upgrade system was disappointing. Far Cry games got really boring. I don't know. I can't say there was one I really hated. I just can't think of one off the top. Yeah, I didn't hate most of them. I had my level of fun and in and out, in and out. What about you guys? Which one sucked to you? Mafia series, latest Far Cry games. Valhalla and Odyssey had a lot of side quests. I didn't play those either. I wish I would have played The Witcher back when they were popular, because I think I was playing something like Mass Effect or something like that at the time. And I'm not like the type of guy that plays multiple games at once. I kind of just crush through or sludge through a game slowly, or well, when I'm playing a solo player game, I'm usually also playing a multiplayer game at the same time. That's about it. So yeah.
I told you, in the midst of playing one game, I also play other games. Like I played Dragon's Dogma 2, and it was okay. Not as fun as the first, in my opinion. I didn't like the end game at all. The main campaign was cool-ish. The weird part to me about the main campaign was that the main campaign doesn't take you to every part of the world. So I totally missed out on the elf, or the the elf zone. Anyway, you had a question.
Okay, so I hypothesized this question earlier today, and this is kind of a good segue into it, even though we're in the middle of a video.
I mean, it's too long. We already got into it.
Yeah. I was saying, if you got sucked into the computer today,
Yeah.
what fucking universe would you prefer to live in?
Leisure Shoot Larry. I'm not dying for nobody, bro.
I didn't even think that was an option, dude. I didn't even think of that.
I'm going into the date sim, doggy.
That's hilarious.
It's all
dude.
babes with just big.
But
big
you're
boobs.
you're like the protagonist. Well, even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I'll be fucking Solid Snake, dude. Be a badass. Okay.
You're getting screwed in that game.
Does Solid Snake get laid ever?
I don't know. Maybe there was a girl that was kind of into him.
I think
in
Fox
Metal
Die
Gear.
makes your wiener suck. Dude.
Here's the thing about getting sucked into, if you get sucked into Metal Gear, he got fucked over royally.
Yeah,
Like Solid Snake, out of everyone in that series,
that's
got
true.
the worst of it.
He was the pawn.
He was a fucking pawn. He was nobody, dude.
He literally was a nobody.
He was a fucking loser, unfortunately.
He doesn't
Which is
even-
really sad for
He
him.
doesn't even exist out of the first game, right?
No, he's in Metal Gear 4.
Oh, because he fights Big Boss.
He's in Metal Gear.
No. You are Big
He's
Boss.
in Metal Gear Solid. He's a brief time in Metal Gear Solid 2, and he's in Metal Gear 4. And then at the end of 4, you find out that you're fucking a loser. You're a clone of.
I like that answer.
You're
Elder
a clone
Scrolls.
of the man, dude. You're a clone of the fucking man. The big boss is the badass in the whole Metal Gear series.
Willie Beamish.
Big boss.
Who's Willie Beamish? Is that from Leisure Suit Larry?
I'm not sure. Who's that? I would be me in Leisure Suit. The only reason I even thought of Leisure Suit is because someone brought him up earlier in the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I missed that.
But that's a. So no, if I was gonna let's say if I was being.
You could be
real,
Link.
for real,
You could literally be Link if you wanted
What
to.
world do I love the most?
Yeah, like what world would you spend the rest of your time in if you got sucked into a computer?
I'm gonna say.
That was me. Yeah. Belt fed yeets. That brings a whole new meaning to Leisure Suit Larry.
The Mass Effect world's pretty dope. I dig the future.
Mass Effect's a great answer.
Yeah.
Mass Effect is a great
Was
answer.
fucking rad.
What kind of a psycho would choose like Call of Duty or Counter Strike? Like, I just want to be at war
If
for the
you
rest
choose
of my
Call
life.
of Duty, just join the military.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck you
just
talking
go do
about?
it, bro. Just go
Yeah.
do it.
And I'm not saying I'm gonna be the hero in Mass Effect either. I might just be a fucking random person on
And also,
the Presidium.
you have to be careful what game you pick because you might be like, I love Lord of the Rings. I want to be in Return of the Two Towers for PS2. Okay.
I don't want to be in Lord of the Rings.
But you just repeat that story over and over for
No,
eternity,
no,
bro.
no.
For eternity.
I'm talking about Mass Effect worlds. Okay.
Mass Effect's cool because there's a lot of worlds.
It's just sci-fi.
Yeah.
I'm like basically in some Star Trek shit going on. And maybe I'll live.
You
at
live
the
a normal
Presidium.
human life too, so like you're gonna die in that world someday.
Well, not if I live at the Presidium.
It's true.
That place never went down.
That's true.
If I live at the Presidium and I'm just work like have a storefront,
Yeah.
you know.
You know what I'm gonna go with?
Oh.
This sucks. I don't even like my own answer. It's Final Fantasy Online for PS2. I was captivated by that game when I was a kid.
Final Fantasy's a dangerous world too. Yeah.
It is dangerous, but it's also full
Deus
of
Ex
wonder.
world is cool. Yeah, it's super future forward, right?
That's just Detroit, bro. I grew up.
It's future Detroit, dude. What are some cool worlds that you'd like? Let me think.
Super Mario Brothers.
Fuck no.
Super Mario 64.
I'm definitely not kicking it in the Mushroom King. Fuck that place, dude. That place is nuts.
What about
Too bright.
you never would want to do GTA? We already live in GTA.
I mean, we live in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. Unless you're like a fucking psycho, dude, and you're like, I just want to rocket launcher everything and then wake up tomorrow.
What's a gorgeous world you had lots of fun in? Like, let's go. I mean, you could even say Star Wars, but that's just the future.
I was about to get so hype on one, and then I remembered it would be a nightmare.
Pokemon might be fun. It may be a fun world.
Pokemon would be fire, dude. Are you kidding me? Pokemon's like a top 5 answer. Top 5 answer.
But here's the issue with that. What if? Well, no, because it didn't happen in Pokemon. Are there people in Pokemon that protest fighting monsters?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Are there characters in Pokemon that are like, you shouldn't be fighting Pokemon?
It'll be some like high school girl that's like, I think it's cruel. You know what I mean?
But then there become this whole entire movement.
Some Wendy Testerberger.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think that would fly.
Yeah.
For a lot of people. But if you were John into, what else?
There's so much violence even in the cute stuff. Like I was gonna say like Sonic the Hedgehog, but there's so much violence, bro.
A lot of violence.
You're fighting for your life in those games.
Yeah, every game you're fighting for your life. There's a game over in most games.
Animal Crossing.
You know what'd be cool?
What?
What's that? No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky.
Lots of violence, but also very cozy.
You get to travel.
Very cozy.
You get to travel. No, it's not a wasteland. There's a lot of beautiful places in Sonic's world, and there's a lot of like
Emerald Island.
The
Emerald Island is like his home, his home planet.
No Man's Sky would be cool. You got your own ship. You can come and go as you please to different planets. There's life on those planets. There's foraging. There's what would you call that game? The comfort.
Oh, cozy game.
Cozy game.
Yeah,
a cozy game would be fun.
Yeah, a cozy game would be ideal.
Look, in fucking Animal Crossing, you get the means to build your own.
Oh, that is Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking. I said Animal Crossing. I didn't even fucking put that together.
You can build your own home and it doesn't cost you anything.
I've never played those games.
You can build your own. It doesn't cost you shit.
I think Pokemon is a great.
Pokemon's a fun one. Yeah, that sounds like a good.
That might be like top 3.
I'm going Leisure Suit Larry or Pokemon.
Leisure Suit Larry
Mass Effect. Yeah.
I never played a single one of those games.
No, me neither. They always just looked cool.
I'm like, what even is that game?
It's you're a nerd that like tries to hook up with hot chicks.
We should play it on stream one night. Can you play those on Twitch? Is there like tits and stuff?
No. I don't think there's any nudity. It's just chicks with big boobs and stuff. It's just it's a nerd's fantasy dream. It's like, oh man,
what a stupid game.
Yeah, I wish I could. Guys that bought and played those games probably weren't outside very often.
No Man's Sky did get a huge update. Yeah. A lot of innuendo. Don't remember anything. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a game. Okay, check this out. There's a game I've been trying to find for
Japan loves
20
dating
years.
sims. Like that's the thing.
They really do.
Yeah.
There's a game I've been trying to find for 20 years. And I have not been able to find. There's a couple, but this one I have a little bit more memory of. I don't know if it was for Sega CD, Sega Saturn, PS1. I don't know what it was for.
Yep.
No idea. But in this game, you are hunting dragons and you have a laser gun. And when you walk up to this girl in between levels, she says, "Is that a laser in your pocket or are you just happy to see me?"
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And I've never been able to find, and I've Googled everything.
Guns.
I've Googled everything.
So you hunt what, dragons?
They're like dragons or monsters or creatures or some...
With guns.
Laser guns.
Interesting. Is it an online game?
No, this is when I was a kid, bro. It's like Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Sega Saturn era.
Shit.
Maybe Dreamcast? No. It was definitely like a PS... Or definitely like a Sega Genesis.
There are so many
Saturn.
games with laser guns and dragons that I couldn't even imagine what game that is.
I've Googled it and I've looked forever, dude. I can't find that
laser guns and... Was it an action game?
I couldn't even tell you. It might have been a crosshair on the screen type game even. You know what I mean?
Wowzers.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we talked to this at length. This is...
Yeah, I don't need to hear any more of this. Let's get to some funny stuff.
All right. What am I supposed to react to these?
I'm just going to show you some stuff, and some of them you might not give a fuck about, but some of them you might like.
All right,
some of them you might like. Okay.
I check.
Just stuff that made me chuckle this week.
Beginning now.
I when I saw this, I thought of you.
Turok?
No, it was not Turok. It's way more obscure than that. Wait,
Let's go.
We're talking about like Sega Genesis graphics.
I like the background there. There's a cutie right there.
There's a cat right there. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, here's Mike.
What the hell?
What the hell?
I'm not a fan of if I went to the gym and people were doing this and filming it, I wouldn't say anything, but I'd be like, this is fucking lame. Like this is really lame to me. And I know.
Can you for a second admire the fucking strength that takes?
Oh, that guy's strong as shit.
Yeah.
But I'm just like,
that's wild, bro.
It's He looks kind of goofy, but
No, it's funny as fuck looking.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it. I was like, that looks insane.
yeah,
That looks like an insane person.
it's got to be annoying as
But that is a physical feat.
to have people in the gym making content.
Mm-hmm.
But this is our world, so I mean, I'm not. People can do whatever the fuck they want. I would just be like, dude, fuck off. You know what I mean?
I just thought that was wild, bro. All right, we're gonna cross.
I wonder if there's gyms out there that are like no cell phones.
Yeah,
Or no
absolutely.
smartphones.
Absolutely, there
Yeah.
are. Yeah, they're like, they keep your fucking influencer bullshit at the door.
I know there are, and because
100%.
because you're that guy that was back there where he doesn't necessarily want to be on your
No,
social
not-
media video,
Of course
you know what
not.
I mean?
Of course not. Yeah.
so yeah.
All right, we're gonna cross the streams here a little bit.
Oh, go for it. It
We
can
got
be anything. It's random.
we got Cody Rhodes here.
Let's go.
But what's Cody Rhodes talking about?
He's the man, right? He's the new man. I love that this kid
Top
made it.
five overall on the game side of things. Number 5.
Cody Rhodes' top 5
Ghost of
favorite games.
Tsushima.
Oh, you
Ghost
know
of
what?
Tsushima works really great. For
I've
me.
heard this and I
Narrative
loved his
and
answers. I think he
history
says one of them Super Mario
there.
World, which
Love
is
that. That's gonna
Is
be
he wearing my watch?
5. Number
He's wearing my watch.
huh.
Hold on a goddamn second.
I'm sure his watch is fucking 1,000 times more expensive.
Nah, dude, I paid so much money for my watch. What do you-
Right.
Look at this thing. That's my watch, baby.
Yours has like a silver.
Oh, that's my watch.
I don't know, man.
My watch. Yo, did you get that shit on Amazon too, bro?
You might be right. All right,
Nah.
yeah, I think I remember seeing this, but I don't. I think
is going to be the original Halo Combat Evolved.
I like
That
his
was the
picks.
first one, obviously,
Definitely,
and we had
Ghost of
NES
Tsushima is one of the
before
best
we had
games I've ever
Goldeneye.
played.
Gosh,
Halo is one of the
it's
greatest games
best.
ever made in
Yeah.
history.
Streamline element to it.
100%.
I am a
Great
terrible
answers.
marksman in Halo, but if you put me on the
That's how you know this
backboard, I'll
motherfucker played some
that
games.
flag.
Right.
3 spot. Red Dead Redemption 2. I never even played the
Good
first
call.
Red Dead Redemption. I didn't even know what was going on, but Arthur's story. Plus, I have this love for America and the history of America. Of
course you do, pretty boy.
Pretty boy.
Period, post-Civil War.
The
What's it
American
like? So
nightmare.
I love Red Dead Redemption 2. Alrighty, we're down to the final 2. It's easy for me.
Who is
Number
this fuck?
2 is the original Metal Gear Solid. To me, it's a
Great
game
idea.
changer.
Great pick.
And when the movie comes out and it's a big,
I think his number one is my number one.
Hold on.
He's the live action.
He's a live action Saints Row is so fucking accurate right now, dude.
This is Cody Rhodes. He's the man in WWE right
He is the current WWE heavyweight champion of the world.
World champion.
World champ,
Yeah,
whatever they
yeah.
call it these
Whatever they
days.
call
Yeah.
it.
source material.
He won at WrestleMania, baby.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid.
I think it's Super Mario World. I'm pretty sure.
Changed
Is this
everything
number one?
about modern games. Number 1, right to it. The main event, the champion of all games. It's The Legend of Zelda Ocarina. of
Oh,
Time.
Ocarina.
And there'll be people.
Nah, I
who
don't
are
hate on that at
just
all.
like, Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is like.
Majora's
DLC
Mask is not
stuff.
as good.
It's great, but it's. An
I honestly
extension
think,
of Ocarina
and people
of
are gonna
Time.
hate me
Those
for
are
this,
top 5.
Twilight Princess was better in my opinion. For the Wii.
Twilight Princess was the first time they went kind of dark with it.
That shit fucked.
They were like, all right, let's make a serious game.
Majora's Mask was kind of dark.
It was, but it was still kind of cartoony.
I hate the timer.
graphics were cartoony.
I hate the timer shit on that. I hate
Yeah, that's exactly why I fucking don't like Majora's Mask. Hated it.
Matt said to hit me up when you're done with Fetus Booze. All right, you got it.
I'll feed you a booze. One whole booze. All right, here we go, Michael.
Yeah.
On to the next. You're missing the best part of the show. Oh, shit.
Let me get some audio in this hoe.
Oh, it's doing
This
that.
one of those
It's
situations.
doing that thing again, yeah. I'm gonna start using something else because Dropbox is being inconsistent.
We're gonna be all right.
He's wearing I just realized I got a WWE belt.
We gonna be all right.
This is sick, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Did you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be all right.
All right.
Okay, trivia. Who had the spinner belt?
Ooh, I don't know.
I do.
I have no clue.
Which WWE legend had this spinner belt?
Was it The Rock?
You know this. No, not The Rock.
Who was it?
John Cena.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the rims. Here's there's an inherent problem with TikTok that I've been seeing.
Uh-huh.
Is it the people that can't match up the fucking mouth to the lyrics, or is that a problem with TikTok?
It's probably the people.
There's a lot of motherfucking TikToks out there.
You got to think
where they just can't do it.
You got to think that
they can't lip it properly, and then I guess they don't watch it before they post it.
No.
Because
here's the thing. I have this figured out already. TikTok has forced people to work in production.
Right.
And most people suck at production.
Right.
So they make their video and they don't care about the small details because they don't care about production.
Right.
So they make their video, they shoot it, blah, blah, blah. They have to do ADR, which is like lining up video to audio.
They're so bad at it.
And they can't do it.
I thought they're
just lazy and it's too much work and they're pushing out 12 videos a day. Right. You know what I mean?
I thought there might have been like a delay.
No. It's
or something
just,
in the program.
Everybody has to be a production person now.
I mean, how hard is it to just lay your lines down?
If that's not what you care about, they're making music. They're making fucking great music, bro. You know what I mean?
It just annoys the shit out of me. Anyway.
It is what it is.
Yeah. As long as they whatever they got.
You're going to love this one. So I found this channel. This guy, they do After Effects and they put themselves in video game worlds. And this one is fucking fantastic. I love it.
All right.
I think you're going to love it too.
Oh, dude. I know that's the president from... That's fucking great.
Yeah, watch
that's
it.
Fucking
wait for
funny,
it.
Dude.
Wait for it.
Yeah, that's
how he adds himself.
From Metal Gear Solid.
So he has a
Revengeance, dude. That game fucking rips.
So he has a bunch of videos where he puts himself in video game world, and I was like wondering when he was gonna come into it. And it's him in the selfie as fucking Raiden. Yeah, Raiden. Yeah,
that was good. I like that.
All right, let's check this one.
What have we? Trigger discipline. What? I mean, yeah. Make content. Make that content. Often he does that.
I have a video coming out about this, by the way. I don't want to spoil it, but I have a video coming out that's directly related to this type of content. I just stay tuned, y'all.
All this stuff's for kids.
Stay tuned for that shit. Yeah, I thought that was just fucking absurd. Absurd.
On yellow shirt.
Yeah, this one. X, get out of here. That's a bowling ball.
Oh no! Oh no! And he pushed it into the.
Can you imagine?
He hit his friend with it. Oh, the knee, dude. Oh no.
Oh Christ.
That's great. I'm surprised his friend didn't kick the shit out of it to get it away from him. That would have sucked. You could break your foot on that shit. Anyway.
You're not gonna like this one because it's just cute, but
Mom says I don't know about cats.
My mom says I don't know about cats yet.
Mama, I know about cats. No, you don't. Yes, I do, Mama. Look.
I was like, that's
not bad. That's me.
Yes, I do, Mama. Look, that's a cat.
That's me as a little bambino.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit is so bad. I have more. I have a couple more.
What do you got?
Let's see here. Where are we at? Oh, yeah, these last three.
Oh, wait, who's this up here? Gymnast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. Don't forget about the gymnasts, bro.
Looks like a fail to me.
Here we go. This is better.
There you go, right there. We're on Hulk.
This one? Oh, we're on Hulk. We're on Hulk. Yeah. Hogan. All right, these are the top 5 Future Legends first promos. Have you seen these?
No.
Oh, these are fantastic.
No.
Ted DiBiase, you're making this mistake of your life. You are planning your destiny. I will definitely eliminate you from the squared circle in the professional wrestling career from now.
God, he was terrible.
Winnipeg, especially in Winnipeg. I get treated really well. It helps me get more and more hyper every time I step into that ring. Again and again, I'm coming to Winnipeg.
Yeah, you have to learn how to promo. And
sure you do. Yeah.
A lot, people. I've been in the Atlanta State Penitentiary. I'm not ashamed to know it because 2 punks jumped me, and now they're pushing up daisies. Jerry Lawler, whatever you call yourself, it doesn't matter to me.
Gary Lawler.
From Ricky Morton sent me here, and I'm going to do a job for him. If you get out alive, you'll be thankful.
And tonight, you go down, baby. Terrorizing, taking it home. Lock up your doors. I'm coming to your town. They better pray when I'm around.
He's a rapper.
You know, one thing I want to say is this is my first appearance here on Power Pro Television. And in 1996, I won the Olympic gold medal, and I represented my country. Now it's 1999, and once again, I'm going to prove that I am the very best here in the pros. I am the very best. That's right. That's right. I am the best. Let's hear it.
Not terrible.
Everyone's booing.
He didn't know how to respond.
Yeah.
The thing is about this, dude, I learned how to do promos just from watching these guys.
Oh,
I can
dude,
go off
speak with confidence, man.
Just go off the top. Listen here. And just say some crazy shit. I'm gonna eat your ass. I'm gonna come for you in a way you've never been come for. Why do these keep changing up? These keep changing up like their order.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, I just know the ones we haven't watched yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen this bullshit. What is this?
Oh fuck! Now it's opening a different way, bro. What's happening?
Do the photos.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Photos is the way to go. I love this sound. You gotta listen. You gotta listen for this one. The sound is what sets this off.
Oh no, she's gonna bust your ass. Oh, planted, dude. Tombstone yourself.
Oh, the sound.
Get wrecked. Her friend was like, do it while you're drunk.
Right.
Boom.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's one of those where you wake up the next day and you're
solid.
Like,
no, you're stiff as a board.
Why did I do that? Why did I think I could do that?
Light as a feather.
Stiff as a board.
Photo.
This one just made me fucking laugh, bro. This is wild shit.
What's he gonna do to his dad, dude?
Another sound one for me.
There's no audio. There it is. Michael.
You think I'm kidding? Knock it off. Mary, stop fucking filming, because he's gonna hurt somebody. And then I'm gonna fucking knock his head off. Get the fuck away from me.
Shoot the there. Shoot the hand. Shoot the hips.
Shoot the hip.
Hands will follow. That's where the power comes from. Hands inside. Hands inside.
Hands inside.
Shoot the hips. Hands will follow. Keep that butt of the bat in. Butt of the bat in. See that? Triangle.
Oh, triangle.
Launch angle.
Launch angle. I just love when he's like.
That's great, dude.
Also, so dangerous.
What did you say? Damn it, Michael. What is it? What are you mad at me for?
Michael.
Oh, that guy.
Damn it, Michael.
Damn it, Michael. Wait. Did we see? Yeah, wait.
Yeah, we're here.
Okay, we're on Paris. Oh, no, not a Paris fail. Please don't do this to me.
Oh, you're going to see some shit.
No.
Yeah, they're.
Are these all fails?
I'm not showing you cool shit.
Oh, I want to see the cool shit. Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
I mean, he's got padding, but that sucks that he missed. That sucks.
I probably knocked the wind out of you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's okay.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. What do you got? A Neo here? Oh, this guy's a wrestler.
Hey, does that barcode scan anything, dude?
Wow.
Yeah, I like your football helmet. Logo placement.
Damn.
Mr. Perfecto.
It's perfect there in the middle.
Don't you love it?
Macho.
Owen.
Wow.
Yeah. Sound like Jake the Snake.
Eddie. That's a cool tattoo, but I mean, he's crazy, but it's a cool tattoo. Loves it. Loves it that much. I don't like that. That's fucking funny, dude. Awesome. He's like, I don't know what's going on.
He's kind of trolling him, but he has a fucking really sick back piece.
He's like, that's a cool tattoo. Yeah, that's a cool tattoo.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, we also have this one's just for me.
One?
Oh yeah, this one sucks.
What's this?
This one sucks.
Oh no! That's not fun. Oh no!
Oh!
That sucks.
The race is over, dude.
Yeah,
race is over. That sucks ass.
I'm beating my driver's ass after that. I'm beating their ass.
Oh, that's brutal.
All right, well,
we have two more.
Do we?
Two more. You're gonna
All
like
right,
this one. You're gonna like this one. The fucking audio didn't work.
Audio's fucking up again.
Hey yo, Dropbox, fix your shit, dog. the fuck?
Hit play on the video.
There we go.
I'll never get mad at them Call of Duty niggas for running slow at this big motherfucker ever again. Cause
He's really good.
hung.
I didn't like that hung,
kid,
hung,
dude.
Hung. I love that we're not the only people who make fun of that.
Oh yeah,
it's so funny that.
And he's like, which motherfucking guns were you shooting, bro?
Right.
That sound like that.
Fucking guns were you shooting?
All right.
All right. Last video.
The finale.
There's a lot of things in this world you don't have to do.
Yeah.
Some of them are so obvious, like climbing rock walls without like ropes and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people would volunteer to do this, but this is something somebody volunteered to do.
Yeah. To be in there.
Again, no audio.
What'd they get?
Dude, that's devastating. Do you know how fucking bad that would suck?
I don't know what they did that for, but yeah. That's interesting.
It's probably like a state fair or something, you know what I mean?
Probably just a stuntman or some shit, yeah. Third world shit, man.
That's it.
Get that paycheck.
That's it. That's the show. We did hour and 45 minutes.
Nice. Not a lot of news this week, but I'm gonna definitely have more next week.
Yeah.
More video game news. There's always something, right? There's always something to do.
There's always gonna be something. It took me fucking 5 days to come up with these videos, by the way.
5 days?
This was 5 days of scrolling on TikTok for me.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
The game topics kind of streamed. I think they flowed pretty well, even though we didn't have a tons.
Yeah.
Matt's out, baby. I think Matt's gone.
Matt's out drinking beers.
4 T's.
Looking for booties. How do I delete these? Oh, there we go. Delete.
Do it off stream.
Nope, it's already done. Deleted. I'm gonna start using something other than Dropbox.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. We're on the way to you. Where are you at? Anyway, I'll text. Thanks for tuning in. We're awesome, and so are you. That's all I have to say.
That's a great place to end it. Yep. Bye.